Shalom Yeladim. Let's continue learning about Parshat Kedoshim. In this week's Parsha, we learn about how to treat our friends. The Torah tells us we mustn't lie. We need to tell the truth to everybody around us. We mustn't steal. We can't take things that don't belong to us. Even if we think the person won't mind, my friend won't mind if I take his ball and play with it, I still can't take it if I don't have permission. We learn about not being angry at our friend for no reason and to judge them in a fair and nice eye. Rivki was waiting for her friend Malki to come. She was waiting at the corner of the block just where she told Malki to be. Rivki waited for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, for 15 minutes, and her friend Malki did not come. After a half an hour, Rivki decided to go home. The next day when she saw Malki in school, she went over to Malki and said, "Hey, what? Why weren't you there? We were supposed to meet and I waited for you a half an hour." Malki looked at Rivki and she said, "I really wanted to come. But as soon as I got to the corner, there was a huge accident. And the policeman would not let me cross the street and get to you. And you know I don't have a phone. And I was going to apologize to you today. I hope you understand." Rivki started feeling pretty bad. She should not have thought badly of Malki. She thought Malki didn't care. She thought Malki was lazy to come and meet her. She thought Malki was not being a good friend. But really, Malki wanted to come. Malki was on her way to come. Sometimes, when people disappoint you, it's your job to think of maybe something went wrong. It's not because they don't want to come. It's not because they don't want to do the job. Maybe there's a good reason. And the Torah tells us we need to be kind. We need to look at everybody in a kind light. Another time we need to be good is when somebody doesn't do something nice for us. For example, when I want to borrow a ball from Chaim and Chaim says no, the next time that Chaim comes and wants to borrow my book, I can't look at Chaim and say, "You didn't give me your ball. I'm not going to give you my book." Am I allowed to say that? No. That's holding a grudge. That's like holding a big brick on my shoulder and angriness that shouldn't be there. The Torah says if Chaim comes and wants that book and I have the book to give him, I should give it to him with a smile. Why? First, because if I tell Chaim, "I'm not giving you a book because you didn't give me a ball," is that nice for my middos? Am I teaching Chaim how to behave better? But if I give the book with a smile, then I am being good for myself. I am showing good middos for me. And I'm also teaching him. I can't even say, "I'll give you the book, but you know yesterday you didn't give me my ball." Because again, that would be holding the anger on my shoulder. That's not for us to do. We need to do things that are going to be good for our middos, make us wonderful inside and feel good. And when we do that, we are a good teacher. to the people around us. The very most important mitzvah between us and our friends and how to treat our friends is in this week's Parsha. It's something that we talk about during the Chodesh of Iyar especially, because it's one of Rabbi Akiva's favorite sayings. V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. Don't do to somebody else something that you would not like happen to you. If you watch that, and if you're careful with that, then you will never ever hurt somebody else. Because do you want to hurt yourself? Would you go and bang your head on a wall? That hurts. Something that hurts you, you're not going to do to somebody else. You're going to give them the benefit of the doubt. You're going to judge them in a nice eye. You want people to tell you the truth? You will tell them the truth. You want everyone to be kind and good to you? You will be kind and good and not steal or take something that somebody else belongs to somebody else. V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. That is a big rule in the Torah. Ze klal gadol b'Torah. Once, a long time ago, there was a man who wanted to learn Torah, but he did not want to learn for many days. He didn't want to sit down and spend a lot of effort. He wanted to learn Torah right away. On 1 foot, he said. Can you learn Torah on 1 foot? That means that he's going to balance very, very carefully, but not too long. So he went to Rabbi Shammai and said, Rabbi Shammai, I want to learn Torah on 1 foot, very quickly. I'm going to stay here for a little bit of time, and I want to learn it all. Rabbi Shammai looked at the man and got very angry. He said, what do you think? Torah is so easy? Do you think Torah is so simple? Do you not know that it is special? That every little letter is put into place? That every little mitzvah follows a recipe? You can't learn Torah on 1 foot right away and go. Leave me at once. The man decided to go to another rabbi, and he went to Reb Hillel. Reb Hillel was known for lots and lots and lots of patience. When the man came in and said to Reb Hillel, I want to learn the Torah right away, on 1 foot. I'm not going to stay here for very long. I'm just going to listen, and I want it all. Reb Hillel thought to himself, okay, I am going to teach it all to you, right here and now. And do you know what Reb Hillel said? He said, V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. Ze klal gadol b'Torah. If you learn how to love the people around you as much as you love yourself, then you will become such a special person that the Torah will just pour inside of you. You can only put milk in a clean cup. If you put milk in a dirty cup, what happens to the milk? The milk becomes dirty. You can only pour Torah into a person that's ready and clean and shiny, ready to learn Torah. And that's a person who has wonderful middos. And you, young man, Rabbi Hillel said, first you need to work on your middos. When you are a clean cup, then the Torah will pour right into you. I have just taught you how to learn the Torah, how to get Torah quickly on one foot. Because if you do this, you will be able to be a Torah Jew. First, you work on your middos, v'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, then everything else pours in. That's why it's called Klal Gadol BaTorah, a huge rule. Maybe even the main rule of the Torah. Because once you start there, then you're going to be ready for everything. This week's Parsha teaches us lots of things. But the most important thing is that we have to make ourselves like a clean cup. How do we do that? By working on our middos. And the only way we work on our middos is when we have somebody else to practice with. We can't be patient if we don't have someone to be patient to or with. We can't work on anger if we don't have people around us to make sure that we are patient and not angry with them. We can't do chesed if we don't have people around us. So we can work on our middos with the people around us, and that's how we become special. That's really a large part of this week's Parsha. And in our next part, we're going to talk about the farmer and how he works on his midot. All right. We'll see you soon, Yeladim.